Today, we'll discuss 5 odd and selfish texting habits of narcissists. But first, please subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon for updates. If you're listening on a podcast, make sure to follow and subscribe as well. 1. Texting on their terms. Narcissists text you whenever they want, without caring about your boundaries or what you're doing. Whether you're sleeping, working, or with others, it doesn't matter to them. They demand your attention constantly because they believe they own you. If you don't respond, they see it as disloyalty. This makes you anxious, always checking your phone, waiting for their messages. Initially, their messages are frequent and intense, making you feel they're really into you. But it's all about control. Once they have you hooked, they might lose interest and leave you feeling anxious and stressed. 2. Ignoring you while texting others. Even when with you, narcissists are busy texting others. They act as if you don't exist, or they might be online without responding to you. This makes you feel ignored and lowers your self-worth. They don't see you as important, even though you value them highly. They've got your attention, and now they don't care, making you beg for their attention, questioning what you did wrong. This cycle keeps you trapped, seeking their approval. 3. Sexting. Narcissists often jump into sexting early in the relationship. They send provocative images and expect you to do the same, without considering your feelings. This is another way they degrade you. You might participate, but later feel embarrassed and ashamed as they start to devalue you. Narcissists collect such images from multiple people, using them and then moving on until they need them again. It's all about exerting control and degrading their partners. 4. Heartfelt texts with hidden motives. Sometimes, especially near the devaluation stage, narcissists send witty and fun messages that make you feel connected. These texts are often sent when they want something or to prevent you from leaving. The conversation feels special and fulfilling, but it's usually a rare occurrence, used to keep you hooked. It increases your cognitive dissonance, making you question their true nature and feel confused about the relationship. 5. Leaving you hanging. Narcissists often send simple texts like, "Good morning," and then disappear. This mind game drives you crazy, as you don't know where you stand with them. They ignore you, and if you ignore them back, they send another brief text to reel you back in. This cycle of push and pull leaves you feeling like a shell of yourself, constantly seeking their validation. Now, let's dive deeper into these points to understand more about the dynamics of narcissistic texting habits and their impact on your mental health. Understanding these texting habits is crucial for recognizing the manipulation and control tactics used by narcissists. By being aware of these patterns, you can better protect your mental and emotional well-being. If you've experienced similar behaviors, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Sharing your experiences can help others going through the same struggles. Until next time, let the healing begin. 6. The breadcrumber tactic. Narcissists often engage in breadcrumbing, where they send you sporadic, superficial messages just to keep you on the hook. These texts are usually vague, like, "Hey, how are you?" or "Thinking of you," without any real effort to engage in a meaningful conversation. The goal is to give you just enough attention to keep you interested, but not enough to establish a genuine connection. This tactic creates a sense of longing and confusion, leaving you waiting for more meaningful interaction that never comes. Over time, you may find yourself clinging to these small crumbs of attention, desperate for a deeper connection that they never intend to provide. For example, they might text, "I guess I'm not important to you anymore," or, "And feeling really down, but I didn't want to bother you." These messages are designed to make you feel responsible for their emotions and to manipulate you into giving them more attention or doing something for them. By playing on your guilt, they maintain control over your actions and emotions. 8. Texting tantrums. When a narcissist doesn't get their way, they might throw a texting tantrum, sending a barrage of angry or accusatory messages. These outbursts are often disproportionate to the situation and are intended to intimidate and overwhelm you. The rapid-fire nature of these texts can make you feel cornered, anxious, and eager to placate them just to stop the onslaught. Narcissists use these tantrums to assert dominance and remind you that they are in control. This behavior often leaves you walking on eggshells, afraid of triggering another outburst, and constantly trying to keep the peace. Ghosting and reappearing. One of the most confusing and hurtful tactics narcissists use is ghosting, disappearing from communication without any explanation, only to reappear later as if nothing happened. They might go silent for days or weeks, leaving you worried and questioning what you did wrong. Then, they suddenly reappear with a casual text, acting as if everything is normal. This behavior keeps you on an emotional roller coaster, always wondering where you stand with them. The unpredictability creates a sense of dependency, as you become increasingly focused on regaining their attention and approval.